turns out, I can plug this bad boy directly into my PS4. Excuse, that is not a USB headset, and now I have this ugly artifacting on my screen, but it seems to have went away. Okay. Take 2 of Can Anyone Hear My Voice? Hold on 1 second. I don't have a headset, so this stupid ad hoc situation will have to do. I just need confirmation from one person that my voice can be heard, and then I will get this shindig started. I don't wanna go until then. In case it turns out I'm being a goof and a dum-dum. I guess in the meantime we can look at my completed bestiary, which took many hours. many hours. Y'all. Excuse me, I do love this game's bestiary, but oh my god, it is a lot of work tracking down all of this nonsense. You have to, for most of these, you have to do more than just beating the enemy. You have to beat multiple of the enemy so that you can get its full bestiary entry. So like just defeating one gets you on this first page, and then defeating a set number of the enemy gets you the second page, which has like little lore tidbits or in-universe gameplay tips, etc. I quite like this bestiary actually. It's very well realized, but at the same time, a lot of these, especially these elite games, excuse me, let me find that. Especially the rare games, excuse me. Especially these jerks take some annoying spawn conditions. Like you gotta wait in one specific screen of a dungeon for 10 minutes, or you have to get like a certain chain level, or you have to not kill specific other enemies in the area. It's the whole thing. Oh, Kishi! Hey buddy! Hello, friend! I'm glad that you hear me. Also, I love the Jill Sandwich emote. That's very good. I'm just making sure. Oh wow, the chat is on my screen. It's on the Twitch screen, but it's also on my screen, like my TV. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. I've never I didn't know that you could just stream directly from your PS4. I thought I had to do a go around. I thought I had to do it through Streamlabs or something. How's the video quality? I put it in 1080p standard, and it looks fine on my end, but I do notice there is a noticeable delay of a few seconds between when I do something on screen and when Twitch is broadcasting it. But as long as it looks quietly, okay, you can hear me quietly, that's good. Well, it's not good, but I mean, let me turn up the mic volume, see if that helps. Thank you all for being patient with me while I work this out, by the way. Audio balance is hard. Thank you, Vampire Ranger Blue. I have streamed before, but it was on PS3, where you kind of have to do an ad hoc solution, because, the Elgato game card that I have doesn't technically let you stream from PS3, so you have to use an HDMI cable to like split the signal to trick it into thinking that it's a PS4. I don't fully understand how that works, but that's how I'm used to doing it. I'm not used to just like so directly doing this. It's weird. It's a good weird, but it's weird. But as long as people can hear me, and as long as the signal, as long as it looks fine, I guess we can get started. So the goal of this stream is I'm gonna try and complete trial mode, and if you don't know what that is, it is an extra combat gauntlet sort of thing that the developers added to the Zodiac Age and International Zodiac Job System versions of Final Fantasy XII. It's a 100-stage combat gauntlet, and I think what the deal is you load your main save, whatever one you want to use, and like I think every 10 stages you can save your progress, so if you lose you don't have to start the whole thing over, which is good, because if that were true then I would be here all night and that wouldn't be fun for anybody. I think that's how it works. And you can like get items and stuff in trial mode and carry it over to your main game save. And if you're crafty about it, I think you can use that to like kind of break the difficulty of the story a little bit. But I didn't do that. I waited until the very end. I've already done everything else in this game, I just haven't done trial mode yet. But before I do that, why don't we take a look at at my party, see what we're working with here. So let's start with Vaughn. Vaughn here I made into a monk / red battle mage. He's kind of my general purpose sort of character. He can do backup healing and buffing if necessary. He's pretty good at combat. He can do a little bit of magic. Since he's the red mage, he gets access to excuse me. He gets access to arcane magic, which is exclusive in this version of the game to the red battle mage. That is all these spells down here, which is sadly, it seems like they shuffled the spell lists around in this game. I haven't played Final Fantasy XII since it was new, way back in like 2006, but they seem to have shuffled the spell list around. Because a lot of these black magic spells that inflict status effects, I know these used to be like green magic spells, but they seem to have moved some of the spells around, so like the green magic spells and the arcane magic lists are a lot shorter than I'm used to. So in this version of the game, arcane magic is mostly your dark damage spells, your instant death, and this spell called Ardor, which is like super Firaga. It's really weird. I'm not sure why they felt the need to make this spell, but it's super powerful actually. So Vaughn's the only one who can use these spells right here, and they do come handy in a pinch. Aside from that, he's kind of my general use character. He does have access to the Chaos and Ultima espers, but I don't really see myself using espers very much. Apparently espers were much improved for the Zodiac Age version of this game, but I'm not worried about that so much. Okay, Balthier is my white mage / machinist. He is my primary healer. That's pretty much what he's going to be doing, healing and buffing people. But I also gave him the Seitengrot bow. So if you don't know what this is, for the Zodiac Age version of Final Fantasy XII, the developers put in 3 super secret, ultra rare, hidden in-game weapons that are just absurdly powerful. And like, they don't have a model. It looked like Seitengrot is technically a bow, but when he uses it in combat, it'll look like Balthier is holding onto and shooting nothing, which is funny. Let me go get my water. But the Seitengrot here is the strongest weapon in the game by a huge margin. It's like almost 100 points more powerful than the Zodiac Spear, which is otherwise the most powerful weapon in the game. and it has like a super fast attack time, especially when you're hasted. It's just really good. But I just thought it would be good to for him to have that. It's a pain in the butt to get this though. It shows up in an invisible chest on the deck of an airship if you use an airship to travel from one city to another, and there's only like a 10% chance for that chest to appear, and then there's like a 10% chance that it has an item instead of just a pittance of gil, and then there's like a 5% chance that that item is the Seitengrad. So like if you add it all up, it's like a 0.01% chance of getting this stupid thing. But luckily, because nerds on the internet wanted this, there's a super easy way to like do some RNG manipulation to get this in like 10 minutes, and that's what I did. It took me 2 tries, but you know, better that than spend hours hunting for the thing. Anyway, moving on. Fran is my archer slash black mage. If I need heavy elemental damage, this is who I will go to. I also gave her, through some license board shenanigans, she has access to the best heavy armor in the game, which I'm having her wear, just in case she needs to tank some damage. Bosch is my Foebreaker slash Bushi. Bushi is he's basically a samurai. I don't really use Bosch all that often. He's I guess I didn't really optimize my jobs in this playthrough. Excuse me. He's too specialized, whereas everybody else can do at least a few things. But he is one of only two people who can equip the Genji armor, and he's the only person who can use the Masamune. So he does have that going for him. Ash, next, she is my knight slash Shikari, and I'm not sure what Shikari is. I guess it's this game's equivalent of a ninja. Ash is my big damage dealer. She's the one using all the best weapons. She's gonna be the one doing the big hits, and oh, I guess I forgot to do that. She's gonna be doing all the big hits, and since they removed the damage cap in this version of the game, those big hits are gonna be hitting for 5 digits. God, this itch in my throat won't go away. Excuse me. I'll try to mute my mic in future instances of me doing that. Last but not least, we have Penelo as my Ulan slash Time Battle Mage. She is my main caster of haste magic. Balthier also has access to that because of license board shenanigans, but Penelo is my main time mage, and since she's an Ulan, she also is the only person who can use the Zodiac Spear, which is, except for the Seitengrad, still the best weapon in the game. You get it through different means in the Zodiac Age. In the original version, you have to, like, avoid opening specific chests, and then if you go to the Necro Hall of Nabudis, you can find it there. But in this version of the game, you have to do the Hunt Club side quest. Steam, go away. I'm not... Jeez. Steam has the worst timing. Okay. So, I guess let's just get started. As I said, Trial Mode is a combat gauntlet consisting of 100 stages. Some of the stages are going to be quite difficult. Let me just pull up my notes here. I did some research beforehand, and I have a text file here of some notes on some of the tougher trials, but not all of them. Let's go! I want to use... yeah, that one. Do I want to load the save data? Yes. What? Where did my video go? Oh my god. What is happening? PS4, why are you doing this? Okay. Are we good? We're good. Let the trial commence. Trial 1. 6 dire rats. This is not anything. It's not hard, but I guess they're just gonna run around. That's fine. Gives us time to set up buffs and such. Where's the last one? Here it is. You can go for treasure chests in each of the stages too, but I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Alright, Trial 2. The Big Wolf is one of the early game marks, and then these are just common, like, Damascus Sands enemies. Alright, stage 3. A bunch of Cactuars. But these are like early game Cactuars who aren't really anything, so they're not gonna last very long. Easy enough. Trial 4 is some fish. I think each trial has... I think the enemies in each trial have the same stats as they would in the normal game, except for a few cases, and we'll get to those, but that's like way down the line, probably a couple hours from now. That was just a bunch of Giza Plains enemies. No big deal there. Alright, stage 6. That is the Cluckatrice elite mark, excuse me, and the Chickatrices, but this shouldn't be much. Yeah, wow, I just one-shot it. That thing gave me so much trouble when I was playing through this game. Oh, that owns. I love that. Alright, moving on to stage 7, which is the... This is the fight against the judges and their backup soldiers on board the Leviathan, I think? Yeah. That was when you were, on your way to rescue Princess Ash. And you just had to kill the main judges. And some of the enemies in trial mode or stages are optional. You don't have to kill all of them, but I figure for these early stages, I'm not gonna worry about that too much. I'm just... Hey, Mr. Chris, thanks for watching. Yeah, I love the monster designs in this game. Whoever worked on that, they did a fantastic job. And that includes the cockatrices. They're very adorable. Alright, stage 9. It's just a few liches. Not a super big deal. I'm keeping my buff gambits going, just so I won't have to worry about it for the harder stages. Alright, stage 10, Belias. He's the first Esper you fight in the story, and I just defeated him in 3 hits. Holy crap. Yeah! Alright, that's 10 stages done. 1,000 gil, 10 high potions, and 15 handkerchiefs. That's handy. Yes, I would love to save my game. I'm just gonna, I guess PS4 doesn't like broadcasting the save screen for some reason? That's weird. Anyway, I'm just overwriting the save I used to get the Seitengrat. No big deal. Alright. On to stage 11. Let the trial resume! Okay. Just in case that trap turns out really, really bad, I'm gonna put on the float moat. It was not bad, but, you know, that's fine. Okay, stage 12, a bunch of flawns. I freaked out when this happened to me in-game as I was playing through the story, but now it's not nothing. Alright, stage 13, Tiamat boss. Yeah, that makes sense, Vampire Ranger. Let's see, this thing can inflict disable and sap. Let's see how I do in terms of damage before I worry. Oh my god, I killed that thing in 2 hits. Yeah, this owns. Okay. Trial 14 is just a bunch of Quarrel-type enemies. This shouldn't be much to worry about. I'll just let my party do its thing. Thank you both here. Oh, I'm gonna have to recast that, aren't I? Okay, Trial 15 is the Elder Wyrm and a couple of treants. Vaughn, why don't you go ahead and dispel the Elder Wyrm? This might be bad. Sporefall causes a whole bunch of nasty status effects all at once. Depending on what I get, I might be in trouble. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Please remedy Ash before she murders us. Ash, please remedy Vaughn before he murders us. Yeah, you go ahead and get rid of that tree. Okay. Haste to go has been reapplied, and the Elder Wyrm's dead. Alright. Stage 16 is Matius, who you fight in the Still Shrine of Miriam. Ah, that reminds me, I need to adjust my gambits. Instead of nearest visible, please attack the foe with the lowest max HP. There. Should be good. Just want to get rid of these things so they don't cause any problems. Oh. Wow. Balthier got rid of Matius when I wasn't looking. Excellent. Okay. Stage 3. 3 Mind Flayers. One of them was a problem on its own, but the fight's already over. Okay. Alright. Stage 18 is a Ringworm, is that? Is that a boss? I forget. I don't remember if this is a mark or not, but I'm just gonna have Vaughn dispel it anyway. We should be fine. Yeah, I think this is one of the early to mid-game marks. No big deal. Alright, stage 19 is the Earth Tyrant. The Earth Tyrant can inflict poison if it feels like it. We shouldn't have to worry about that. Yeah, not with these numbers. I got numbers. I don't know if y'all are aware, but I got numbers. Stage 20 is a bunch of vultures. Fair enough. You fight these things on the Mossforeign highways. They're not really a big deal. I guess this is kind of a breather round. Alex, it is not that kind of mic. It is a use it with a computer mic. I am surprised that I can hook it up to my PS4 at all. I will take these items, however, and then save my game. The game screen will go away for a minute. Alright, save done. Let us soldier forth. Let the trial resume. Stage 21 is the King Bomb optional boss that you need to fight in order to get into the Necro Hall of Nuggies. But that wasn't nothing. You know, that wasn't nothing. Onward to the next stage. I think these next few fights are just going to be against variations of this, basically. There's a bunch of small Mandragoras, and then you gotta worry about the leader Mandragora. But should be able to take care of this relatively. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Alright. Why are they all huddled up in a corner like that? That's weird. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it. Makes my job easier. 27,000! You love to see it. Of course, part of that is because these things are asleep, but, you know. It's fine. I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, the next few fights are just gonna be this in various shapes and forms, you know. You know how it is. Just gotta fight some Mandragoras. That's how trial mode be. The difficulty of trial mode, is not going to pick up much until we get closer to the second half. These first few rounds probably not going to be much, but I'm not going to let my guard down, just in case it does turn out really, really bad. I'm hoping it doesn't. Alright. These Mandragoras have all confused and berserked themselves for reasons I am unable to fathom. Where are you going, Ash? Take your big sword. Yeah! That's how you do it! Ah, this is the boss fight in the opening section of the Sochin Cave Palace. The big boys. They run around, they cause mischief. The fight can get out of hand if you let it, but I did not. Stage 28. Just a bunch of ogre type enemies, I guess. Alrighty. Sorry if you heard that. My roommate's dog, Sophie, is hanging out in my room. This is Ahriman. He's the end boss of the Sochin Cave Palace, and he's a giant pain in the neck because he divides himself. And now he's gone. Thank goodness. Alright, stage 30. I think, yeah, this is the Gill Snapper mark. Let's buff everybody. What? Oh. My friend's targeted. No, Balthier, please attack the Gill Snapper. Ugh. Y'all, he's immune to it. Stop doing that. Okay. And that is stage 30. Alright. Making good time. 3,000 gil, 10 ethers, a bunch of echo herbs. I can live with that. Just gonna make a save. I'm making pretty good time on this, which is good, but I was also hoping this endeavor would last until midnight. It still might. The later stages are gonna get pretty tough. But we're not there yet. Alright. Let the trial resume. So, Bonsat the Sikh helped us last time, which was nice of him. Cool, you do that, Balthier. But now we gotta fight Bansat and a bunch of other Sikh. Pretty rude of him to turn on us, but I mean, it's his decision. He can make that if he wants. Alright. Stage 32 is Zalera, which is bad. In the original game, we have a timer to fight him before he kicks us out, but that doesn't seem to be happening here. He can do some nasty stuff. He can do a spell called Level Prime Death, which this might be. Yep, that's what that was. It just kills anybody who falls into prime level. Alright, so now everybody's gonna... seriously? Did you have to do that? Right as the fight's about to end? Very rude of him. Alright, that was a little bit of trouble, but we still won. Stage 33 is just a bunch of mantises. This shouldn't be much. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. I'm kind of busy. Just trying to buff myself, guys. Stop being rude. Get in line. Alright, thank you. Stage 34 is the Merilith, which was... I think it's an elite mark. That is very annoying, mostly because it can combo the bejesus out of you. But that was not a problem. Thanks for the critical hit, Balthier. Alright, stage 35 is a Dromalek. And as soon as I find him, he's history. There he is. He counts as a flying enemy, so you gotta hit him with ranged attacks. But that wasn't nothing. Stage 36 is more birds. These ones specifically are from the Feywood, which has some really annoying enemies if you're trying to complete the bestiary. Let's see, stage 37. Behemoth Party! Welcome to the Behemoth Party. Everyone's invited. Alright, Behemoth Party's over. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Yeehaw! Okay, some Mithril Golems. These guys like to cast mid-level magic on you, but it's fine. I've fought worse. Okay, stage 39 is Shimhazai. Shimhazai can inflict silence and disease, which I'm not a fan of. So I'm going to try to kill her quickly. Like that. Cool. How's that taken care of? Alright, stage 40 is, some Crocs. Vaughn, if you would dispel the big one, please. Thank you. Alright, that's stage 40. We're almost halfway done, y'all. Trust me, the pace will slow down dramatically at a certain point. Like, it'll be real obvious. But for now, making good time. Pretty pleased. You know, some of the optional stuff in this game is rather obtuse and difficult, but I appreciate that you can do all this in-game stuff without having to worry about, like, hitting the level cap or whatever. Looking at you, Final Fantasy X, cough cough. Alright. This trial I'm not worried about, but the next one I am worried about. So, I'm going to have everybody put region on themselves now in preparation for the next round. Oh, right. Balthier's got the ribbon on. In fact, Balthier, if you would dispel everybody, that would be good. So for this round, we're fighting 3 copies of the White Moose Mark, and also Orthros, who is an elite mark in this game. Right. I don't have my gambits configured like super optimally, so I need to get rid of these statuses manually, but it's fine. Alright. And while I'm here, we're gonna have Ash use an X potion on herself. Oh crap. This might be bad. This next fight is against Cuchulainn, and the thing about Cuchulainn is, he nasty. The combat log there is slightly misleading. By slowly draining HP, it means very, very quickly draining HP. We're gonna be losing our health extremely fast. On top of that, oops, Mr. Lane can disable everybody if he wants to. So, I'm gonna have Vaughn and Ash put on black belts, and since Balthier is already wearing the ribbon, he should be fine from that. Just making sure. Alright, we seem to be doing fine. Okay. That could have gone south very quickly, but it didn't. Luckily. These are just some death claws. They hang out at the Iridironic Cataract. Not a big deal. In fact, they're so not a big deal that the fight's already over. Let's see. Okay. This next fight is against the Antlion, and the Antlion can buff itself by eating the killer mantises, so we need to get rid of the mantises first. Like that. And in fact, Vaughn, if you would be so kind, is to dispel the Antlion. There we go. Stage 44 done. Should be good for the... Okay. For this fight, we need to get rid of all of these things, and then I think another enemy will show up, and we have to get rid of that before this trial will be done. So we should be fine. Balthier, I am loving your damage output. Never stop. There we go. And now I gotta kill this thing. Gotta get rid of the Vishnu. Vaughn, if you would be so kind as to dispel the Vishnu. Nope. Okay. 45 done. Alright, time to fight a bunch of bombs. These things are a pain in the neck when you're going through the Pharos. You do take damage every time you hit one, I'm pretty sure. 47 is just a couple of Arrow Knights. One of the beefier enemies in the Pharos, but otherwise not much of a problem. Trial 48 is this nerd, who I'm going to dispel. These zombie warlocks are going to spawn continuously. So I'm going to have Vaughn and Balthier worry about that. While Ash takes care of the tower, like that. Alright, stage 49. Hashmal and a couple of Reavers. I'm going to put Float on everybody to render his worst attacks useless. His basic attacks, however, do have a chance of inflicting disease, which will prevent you from being healed, but as long as everybody is under bubble status, that should be fine. Yeah, that's how you do it. Alright, stage 50 is against Famfruit, who can inflict silence on us, but otherwise should not be too much of a threat. And that's stage 50. We're halfway through trial mode, everybody. Heck yes. Like I have said, however, it will get more difficult on us. Hey, there's a trophy pop. Judge Magister. You're absolutely right, Vampire Ranger. The true trials have only just begun. We're gonna fight some nasty opponents coming up. The kid gloves are off, etc., etc. Whatever other metaphor you want to use. I think before we truly get into the swing of things, I'm gonna wait for this to load. Alright, I'm gonna pause. I need to go refill my drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. This fight is against some Oversouls, which are very annoying enemies, and a hell of a neck. So, I'm going to equip Ash with the Excalibur, which deals holy elemental damage. Ah, they teleport. The bad thing about Oversouls is that they can use an attack called Annul, which drains all of a character's MP. I do have 97 High Ethers, but I'm gonna try and hold off on using them for as long as I can. Because thanks to license board stuff, I do get some MP back for attacking and defeating enemies, that's right. Balthier, if you would please dispel the Catoblepas, that would be great. This thing is, it's an elite mark, but there's nothing really special to it. It just hits really hard. It is weak to holy damage, and it can also be blinded and slowed. I don't have Fran in the party with me, so let me do that right now. Oh, it's dead already. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. Let me put Vaughn back in. Stage 53. Oh, War Chief Supernelu. Buddy, you didn't have to turn on us. I guess you did, though. I mean, oh well. Let me put the Ragnarok back on so I can deal non-elemental damage. Stop parrying me, please. That's kind of a running in-joke with myself whenever an enemy dodges my attacks. It's annoying, but, you know, I'll live. Alright, stage 54 is against the Death Scythe, which is an elite mark, and a couple of Reapers. So I'm going to put the Excalibur back on. Fun fact, high-level Final Fantasy XII play involves remembering that you can change your equipment. and doing so... Alright. You got off a lucky hit. But that will not happen again, sir. This is very rude of you. Okay. Next fight is the Tyrant boss, which guards the entrance to the Great Crystal in Girvagan, and 3 copies of the Pisca Demon marked. Vaughn, I mean, Balthier, if you would kindly dispel everybody, that would be great. Ugh. Let's see. Got a serum here. Stop that! So rude. No. Balthier needs to do it. Okay. Oh. I just noticed the MP arrow in the top right corner of the screen. That's why we don't have any MP. Very rude. No matter. Alright, next stage. A bunch of Elvorays and a Larva Eater. The Larva Eater is a gigantic pain in the ass to spawn. It's a rare game. And, in the Great Crystal. The Great Crystal is basically a teleporter maze, and to get the Larva Eater to spawn, you have to kill 256 enemies but without using a teleporter. It's... oh my god. Oh my god. This thing took me at least an hour to spawn, but... anyway, that's behind me now. I'll snag this since I'm over here. I'm gonna have everybody pop a high ether, I think. Seems like a good idea. I got 97 of them. I had 99 of them, but I popped 2 of them during the fight against Yiazmat. And I would be darned if I had to go back to the Necro Hall just to buy high ethers again, just for 2 of them. I wasn't about to do that. Not about that life. I figure if my situation was so dire that I needed 99 high ethers instead of 99 of them, I was super in trouble. Anyway, stage 57 here is against all these enemies that you only fight in the Sky Fortress Bahamut, as everybody in the game pronounces it. They're annoying, but I think they're resistant to elemental damage in general, so I'm gonna put the Ragnarok back on. In fact, Vaughn, if you could use a Scathe Mote on everybody, that would be great. Yeah! In fact, I would love if you were to do that again. Nope. That one. Boom. That's that taken care of. Alright, stage 58. What is this? Ah. Stage 58 is a fight against the Trickster Elite Mark and a bunch of Chocobos. I don't want this thing to be hasted, so I'm gonna have Vaughn dispel it. While Balthier and Ash get rid of the other enemies. Alright, hopefully we can kill this thing fast enough before it starts going crazy on us. Like that. Thanks, Balthier. Stage 59 is, oh, it's the fight against Begamnon. He's an elite mark. Well, not really. Come on. No. Come on. Alright, let me turn that off temporarily. Vaughn, what are you doing? Oh. They came to us. Fair. Hopefully if you could dispel everybody, that would be cool. This fight shouldn't be too difficult. Technically, all these other opponents that are not the gauntlet are optional, but getting rid of them does make the fight easier. So I'm gonna do that. And that's that. Ooh, Fawn's looking kind of rough. Alright, let me turn those bubble gambits back on. You good, buddy? Okay. I don't remember what stage 60 is. Oh, looks like a bunch of bonga. I mean, fair enough. Oh, one of them's moated. Alright, fair enough. Stop parrying me, dang it. I hate when you do that. Where's Monid? Oh, he's over there. I guess Valkyrie's dealing with him. Takes care of that. Aw. The spell didn't go up because the fight was over. Alright, I guess I'll have that to worry about going into stage 61, but in the meantime, I got some Scathe motes. Handy. Scathe is a spell, as far as I know, exclusive to Final Fantasy XII. It's just a big energy cannon. It's just a big energy cannon. Sometimes that's all you want in life, is a big energy cannon, you know? The animation takes kind of a long time, but, you know, sometimes that's worth it. Okay, stage 61. Let's go. Well, let's heal ourselves first. Everybody good? Everybody is not good. Sometimes you just gotta rebuff yourself. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's just a bunch of Bacchanal. They're annoying, but hopefully this should be doable. Why is the Fawn Coast music playing? I mean, I like that song, but... Seriously? Ugh. How did that even happen? Did one of them cast death? That must have been what it was. These things can cast death if they want to. And sometimes they do, and it's really annoying. And even though Valkyrie had a ribbon on and he was under shell status, I guess that wasn't enough in that particular case. It's the Vocal Bunny. This thing's really annoying because it likes to run away and spawn powerful monsters while it's running. Attack the bunny, please. Get back here. Sophie, what do you want? I'm busy. I'm busy gaming, Sophie. Sophie is my roommate's dog. She wants attention for something. What is it? Sophie, Sophie, can't you see I'm gaming right now? Hold on, I'll be back. Sorry about that. Sophie just wanted out of the room for a little bit. Yes, Sophie is a good dog. She is a very good dog. She's very sweet. She's very sweet. Sometimes she wants to hang out with somebody. Sometimes she'll just go chill by herself. But anyway, so this fight is against one each of most of the bunny-type enemies. And most of these are pretty fine to deal with, but some of them are very annoying. Like this Fury here, it's notable in that it will probably dodge most of my attacks. But I think we should be fine. What is this one? Oh, it's the Happy Bunny. Sorry if I go quiet sometimes. Sometimes in Final Fantasy XII, you just gotta focus and monitor the situation so that you know, so that you can react with whatever you need to as is appropriate for the moment. I'm gonna... That's the whole thing, yeah. Vaughn, I mean, why do I keep getting Vaughn and Balthier's names mixed up? If you could dispel everybody, that would be cool. Thank you. Okay. Now there's just this jerk. Like I said, the problem is it likes to parry most of your attacks. But now that everybody else is gone, shouldn't be a problem. Excellent. Okay. Oh dear. So to open the way to the Esper Chaos and the Necrohall of Nabadis, you had to fight some optional bosses. The Humbaba Mistant here is one of those optional bosses, only for some reason we gotta fight two of them. Excellent! Let's see. This jerk can inflict, immobilize, and disable on us, but I've already got black belts on, so that should be fine. They're weak to holy damage, and they're also weak to sap and slow, and they can be silenced. Okay. Balthier, you dispelled them. Vaughn should have some bio modes. Yep. You do that. Okay. Then, if you could slow them both, that would be excellent. Yes, go ahead and heal us, please, thank you. Okay, that's one down. One to go. That wasn't too bad. It was a little tricksy. Ah! Okay, so the Viral is a normal mark. We're fighting two of them. Death Gaze is an elite mark. Let's see. Vaughn, you dispel Death Gaze. Fran needs to silence everybody. That didn't hit everybody. We need to recast that. Like that. What is happening? Suddenly everything went crazy for a little bit. And I can't switch Fran back out because she's being targeted. Alright, that's one down. It's important to keep Death Gaze especially silenced, because if he's not, he'll just heal himself. And that's not good for anybody. Okay. He's immune to physical attacks, so I'm gonna switch this gambit back to the top. Oh, I guess if you haven't seen Final Fantasy XII before, gambits are basically like programmable shortcuts that you can use so that you don't have to input every single command manually. They're quite useful. what do I want to do? I guess I'll use a Scathe mote. And Vaughn, you can cast Ardor. Yeah, like that. I'll just do that again. I'm glad I bought so many of these. When you're going for 100% completion, you end up with a lot of money, especially with this nifty accessory called the Cat Ear Hood, which converts all license points you normally earn into gil. And when you're doing in-game stuff, most of the time you're gonna have a complete license board. So that's just a good way to get rich real fast. Okay. Thank you for your service, friend. Balthier, you're back in. Some more Seek, huh? Oh, it's the saloon steward. It's the guy who owns the Sandsea in Rabanastre. Oh, that's funny. I'm hoping we won't get overwhelmed with damage here. Seems like we'll be fine. Except the saloon steward knows holy magic for some reason? I mean, it's not a huge deal, but that is quite funny. I need to go get a drink. I don't have any room on the little miniature table where my laptop is resting, so I'm having to keep my drink on my desk. It's kind of annoying. But, you know, I've had worse. It'll be fine. This dude is annoying me. Can you please? Thank you, Vaughn. I've set up my gambits so that everybody's spreading out buffing duties so that no one person's doing it too much. Okay, here's a shield worm. I think a deed is just a rare game. This shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, it'll do some damage to us, but nothing we can't handle. I'm not even gonna bother dispelling this thing, to be honest. Yeah, that was fine. This is less fine. Okay. So Exodus is one of the espers in this game. When you fight him, a magic field falls over the party and it prevents you from using items at all. So we're gonna have to rely exclusively on magic for healing. Exodus also likes to inflict stop on us, so I'm going to put power belts on Vaughn and Ash. Power armlets, excuse me. Did I say that? I might have said power belts. I think it's also vulnerable to sap and slow, but I'm not sure. Espers tend to just be invulnerable to status effects as a general rule. But I'm getting rid of these gold ones right now first. Right. No biomotes for me. Oh, you do have poison. Oh, yeah, I'm just not gonna worry about it. It does like casting high-level magic on people, so I'm gonna want to try and keep people... Okay, good. We killed it too fast. If the battle drags on long enough and it's almost dead but not quite defeated, it starts using Scathe, which hits everybody in its radius and is very bad. These are just Malboros, and this wild Malboro is Mark. So Vaughn, you please dispel the wild Malboro, and Ash, you use this arrow emote. I'm gonna pop a couple more. That should take care of the rabble so that we can focus on the big lad. I was right. Alright, now there's just the big boy, and the big boy is down. Cool, cool. And Trial 70 is literally the same thing but worse. Cool. Okay. You go ahead and dispel Carrot, please. Except these things are weak to holy damage, so... And holy is only a single target spell. So I'm gonna have to defeat these things the hard way. This is a little bit messy. Hopefully it'll turn out fine. Alright! Trial 70 is done. You get a sprite and a trophy in the Sky Pirates Den just for defeating Carrot, by the way. When you're first supposed to fight it, it's normally pretty hard. But at this point my characters are either at or past or near level 80, so that wasn't too bad. But we are starting to come up on tougher fights. Let the trial resume. What are we fighting in stage 71? Oh, it's a bunch of Viera. And Kryn. She is the Viera that helps us fight Carrot. Alright, I'm gonna put the Ragnarok back on. This shouldn't be... Oh, alright. This should be okay. As long as we focus on one at a time. That's generally a good rule of thumb for combat in Final Fantasy XII. Is to focus on one enemy at a time. Unless you absolutely, like, need to get rid of a group of monsters, like, right now, generally, you should just fight one opponent at a time. Unlike what Vaughn is doing, Vaughn... Combos are good. I'm not quite sure what dictates combo chance. I know that if you're in low enough health, it skyrockets. And that you can equip, like, the Genji gloves to increase your combo chance. Okay, this could be bad. The Avenger is a super nasty rare game. The Overlord I'm not worried about. The Diabolos is a rare mark, or is an elite mark. Okay, Balthier, if you could dispel get everybody, please. I don't like setting up a dispel gambit, because sometimes you just want to power through an enemy, and there is one particular opponent where dispelling them is a very, very bad idea, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Overlord first. Vaughn, get over here, please. I guess Diabolos doesn't have that much HP. This could get a little bit messy. Alright, the Avenger is what I'm most worried about. Because once it gets to low enough health, it sets up a paling that makes it immune to physical damage, and it starts casting Ardor over and over. Which, is not... It hurts. Let me see... It's weak. It's susceptible to slow, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Get rid of that haste, please. Never mind. We're good. Okay. That went better than I thought it was going to. Uh-oh! Okay. These next several fights are going to be against series of elementals and their corresponding entities. So I want Fran in here. Speaking of Fran, I want to equip her with the Staff of the Magi, which boosts the damage of a lot of elements. I don't think all of them, but a lot of them. And I'm going to give her the Rose Corsage, so she's immune to silence. Now, the only water spell you get is just your standard Aqua, but I do at least have these Aqua Ra modes. I'm gonna spam those with her, for lack of a better idea. Wow, even that didn't do very much, huh? Offensive water magic is just not very good for you, but it's sure great for the enemy. Alright, I can at least have her do her shock thing. The reason I'm doing shock instead of scathe is because the animation is much faster. Ah, it's immune to magic already. Alright, fair enough. Thanks, both here. You're a real pal. Storm elements, alright. Fran, if you would, please, Blizzaga everybody. That would be wonderful. Beautiful. Alright, as long as we take this carefully, we should be fine. Like that. Haha. Next, ice. You know what that means. Blast them with thunder. Once more from the top, please. Oops. One more time, just for good measure. Ah, it's immune to magic now. It's fine, it's almost dead. Excellent! Earth elemental stuff. Okay. That means Aeroga. Aeroga, however you pronounce it. There's no mid-elemental arrow spell. Excuse me, for whatever reason. And there's no earth magic at all, even though earth is an element. Well, there's no earth magic for you, unless you summon Ashmal. But I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. Okay, there's just the Noma N-type to go. You're being so generous with those Echo Herbs, Fran. Thank you. Sweet combo Ash. Thank you. Water Elemental. Time for fire magic. One more time, please. Should get rid of the rest of the gravel. Fran? Did you not? I guess you didn't. Oh, I'm asleep. Okay, this is not ideal, but we can work with it. could do that again, please. I'm pretty sure this was called an alarm clock in the original version of the game, and not a princess kiss. Are you immune to magic yet? I hope not. No. You're about to be, though. Well, you're about to be dead. Alright. Next one. The Air Elemental, which is extremely annoying because Fran can't help with this one. In fact, the only way I know to do earth damage is for me to equip the Koga Blade on Ash, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna hope for the best. Excuse me. I guess I should go ahead and put bowline sashes on everybody, huh? That would probably be more useful than me going through all my echo herbs. Not bowline sashes, rose corsages. I got those two accessories mixed up. My bad. Vaughn, could you heal your dang status, please? Did I use the wrong item on accident? Sorry if you hear the fireworks. My neighbors are being inconsiderate. But, there's not much I can do about that personally. Alright. This could be a problem. These Diacon Entites are rude, and the Luxolid is a rare game that's basically a boss all on its own. So what I need to do is equip the Yagyu Dark Blade, which deals dark elemental damage, and the Genji Gloves, which will dramatically increase combo chance. These things are all weak to... Okay. Set up my gambits so that Vaughn is casting Dark G up repeatedly. Balthier needs to dispel everybody. Please and... Well, dispel the Luxolid. Please and thank you. Okay, that's one down. Magic is happening all over the place right now. Okay, the Luxolid is immune to magic, so I can get rid of these gambits. Well, not get rid of them, I'll just... Oh yeah, is that true, Vampire Ranger? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can get through the night. Ash, I need you to combo more, please. Alright, I'm going to temporarily turn... Well, I'm going to temporarily turn my Protect and Haste buffs off. Okay, good. I killed it right before the Dispelga took effect. So I can turn those back on. Let's see, what am I fighting next? Leomond Entites. I think that's a reference to Vagrant Story. I think these are both references to Vagrant Story, actually. Okay, they're weak to holy attacks, so I'm gonna put Excalibur back on, and Rose Corsage back on. Rude. Balthier. you would please dispel the Vagrant Soul. That's not good. As long as we can get rid of these things fast. Alright, now there's just the Vagrant Soul left. I was about to say, hey Balthier. Alright, that's stage 80 done. These last 20 fights are gonna be some real stuff. But hey, we got some elixirs out of that. I will take those elixirs. Thank you very much, game. Gonna save my progress real quick. Alright, before we get started with this... Before we get started fighting Zeromus, I need to take a quick restroom break. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, for this stage, we're fighting Zeromus. Zeromus is another Esper. Let me put my power armlets on because he can inflict stop. Right. The big deal with this fight is that we can't use magic at all, so we're going to have to rely on items for healing. So I'm going to adjust my gambits. So that my party uses X potions on themselves when necessary. Da-da-da. You can also inflict slow on us. So I'm going to adjust my gambits accordingly. In addition to those two things, he's also going to be continuously summoning skeletons. So I'm going to leave my lowest max HP gambit the way it is. And we'll go from there. This does mean that we can't refresh our buffs in the middle of the fight, so we're gonna have to end it quickly. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Alright. I do have some dispel motes. And by some, I mean 99 of them. Yeah! Just before the piercing Graviga went off. Alright. Before I do much of anything else, I gotta readjust my gambits. I'll leave that as is, I think. She's got item lore, I believe. Alright, these are just some Reaver enemies. Balthier, if you would kindly dispel everybody, that would be great. Do you really have to run all the way around? I mean, I guess. Okay, this is quickly getting silly. Where'd you come from? Oh, this is clown shoes. Why is this happening? Okay, Balthier, you go ahead and use a high ether on yourself, please. In fact, Vaughn, you do that too. I'm immobilized, but this is fine. I can just remedy that. Okay, this is a little bit more under control now. I was a little worried for a second. Cool, cool. See you later, Skellboy. Okay, we're fighting some T-Rexes. 3 of them, and they're very high level. Let me put... Oh, Excalibur's already on. I'll just leave it on then, cool. Uh-oh. That Crushing Thing's attack has a chance of instantly KOing its target. So I want to try and kill them as fast as possible to avoid that if I can. Okay, that's one down. Good. That missed. Good. Well, it didn't miss. It still damaged him, but it didn't kill him. Which is the important thing. Alright, that's 2. You're still alive. Yeah! Alright. Okay. Let's see what I want to do here. The big thing about Chaos is that you can't attack him. Like, you can't use the attack command, which is not great. You can also disable us, so I'm going to put black belts on Vaughn and Ash. Gambits, what do I want you to do? Well, we want to do that. You can cast Ardor, I guess. Let's readjust my gambits some. I don't think I can use Balthier, really. He doesn't really have attack magic. Who do I want to use instead, then? Who else has telekinesis? Because, like, you can get around the no attacks with that. I know that much. Fran's got magic. I might want her. Really? Only Ash? I guess. I'll switch in Fran, I think. Let's go. Let's do that first, I guess. Okay. Oh, I need to turn that off. What else can he do? He's weak, he can be sapped and made slow. And he's also weak to Earth, which is why I equipped the Koga Blade. Ash? Ah. Right. Let's do that. Need to get rid of these Chaos Jets first. So they don't cause problems, you see. Seems to be immune to Ardor, which is bad. Do we want to try Darkga? I guess. Alright, I need to turn that gambit off. Fran, I need you attacking. Pretty sure these things don't respawn once you kill them. So once they're gone, we should be good. Fran will keep Chaos busy while I get rid of these things. This is Chaos's big super move. We're immune to disable, so we should be fine, but it will still probably deal some damage to us. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot it could confuse. But that's actually... You know what? That's actually not a big deal. Since a confused character automatically attacks allies, but since we can't attack, that's actually not a big deal at all. Yeah, it's immune to Darkga. I guess Vaughn's just gonna have to sit this one out. Oh, I have an idea. I can just have him use motes. Well, first he needs a high ether. And so does Fran, in fact. Vaughn, instead of bubbling, how about you biomote Chaos? And Ash, you can dispel Chaos. There we go. Alright, I think I have some shock motes also. Yeah, I do. And that's Chaos. Okay. It was a little touch and go for a while there, but we made it through. Thank you for your service, Fran. Let's switch this back. Where's flying? Right here. Okay, is everything else good? Just making sure my gambits are set up correctly. Ah, this fight is a bunch of dinos. Yeah, go ahead. If you could dispel the which one is this? This is the Rabanastre. I need to equip the Ragnarok back. Alright, I need to... temporarily adjust gambits here. I'm trying to stay in this back corner where I start so that they can't all attack me at once, is my strategy here. In fact, I need to move on back over here. Oh, there's an item here. I'll take that. Cool beans. Okay. Can adjust. Actually no, I'd better leave that as it is right now. Am I? Yeah, everything seems in order. Rude. That's that taken care of. Okay. This fight could turn out badly. So for this stage, we're fighting Rikken and Elza. That's Redis's pirate buddies in Balfenheim, and also a bunch of pirates. So, we're gonna let them come to us. Are we? No. What I'm gonna do now is use a warp mote on these pirates to get rid of all of them so we don't have to worry about them. Okay, that only killed some of them, so I'm gonna do that again. What we need to do is get Rikken blinded and Elza berserked. But I'm gonna worry about that once the pirates are dead. Thank you, Vaughn. Now would you kindly get over here? When did I say blind and berserk? Vaughn does not have blind magic. Neither does the other two. We're just gonna have to deal, I think. Okay, he's just reflected. I'm not worried about that so much. Oh my god, I am worried about that though. Alright, we gotta get rid of Elza first. Getting out of hand. The key here is to not panic. Do not panic. If you're panicking, that's a great way to just lose. Okay, now. What school does Berserk follow? I don't remember. I super don't remember. Let me check that real quick. Berserk is time magic. Okay, we need Penelo in here. Penelo, if you would please berserk Elza, that would be wonderful. Ash, don't attack Rikken. Ugh, he's reversed right now. I can... Vaughn, what are you doing? stop. Oh, did that Berserk everybody in range? I thought Berserk was just a single target spell. I seem to have been mistaken. Okay, I think I got this. I just need to not panic, as I said. Panicking a little bit. Come on. Once one of them is dead, I'll make the rest of this fight much easier. Oh my god, stop comboing me. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Almost out of MP. Okay. Get Ash back up. And then attack Rikken. This is not turning out well, y'all. He needs to be blinded. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna equip Fran with the Opal Ring. Blind Rikken. What I'm going to do is panic some more. Oh my god. These two have zero chill. Fran, please, for the love of all that is holy, blind Rikken or we are going to die. Canelo. Okay, he's blinded. Good. Jesus. Stop it! You're blinded. You're supposed to be missing. Okay, Rikken's gone. And Elza is minding her own business. That's fine. I don't even care that she's regaining HP. Okay. Just need to get back on my feet. Elza can keep doing whatever she wants. My roommate is loudly having a conversation on the back porch right now. I don't know what that seemed prudent to do. The elixir seemed prudent to do, so. Okay. You echo herbs yourself. Is anybody else dead? No, everybody else is fine. You X potion yourself. You dispel Elza, please. I don't know why that missed, but I'm irked. I knew this would be hard, but jeez. Okay, Bubbles, I mean Reverse is gone. You know what? This fight is already Clown Shoes. We're just doing this. We're gonna run until Reverse is gone, and then we are going to hit her until she is defeated. That's the strength. That's the... Stop that! Alright. Thing is, Berserk is like the only status that Elza is not immune to, for whatever reason. There. Okay. Now we can just kill her. Thank you. Holy crap. That was really hard. That was the first, like, really challenging fight of this whole deal. Speaking of challenging fights, we're about to fight the Hellworm. So, in the normal game, the Hellworm has, like, almost 9 million hit points, but in trial mode, he only has, like, closer to 2 million. So, the Hellworm can inflict Petrify and Stop, and the latter is the more worrisome, so we're putting Power Armlets back on. He's also weak to Holy Damage, and he's susceptible to the Oil status effect. So, Vaughn, you have green magics. Actually, Dispel first. Just moving Balthier closer so that he can heal people, which is right now. I would switch out Fran so that she could debuff this nerd's magic attack, but he keeps targeting everybody with spells and it's really annoying. Okay. I need to adjust some dealies. Yeah, that's fine. I got 6 of them, you can do that, that's fine. Gambits. I don't want you chewing through all of your MP. This fight specifically. No? Magic power, please. Yeah, Kishi knows. Hellworm represent. Defeating the Hellworm is a prerequisite. Wow, really? Prerequisite to fighting Yiazmat. So this wasn't true in the original game, but these debuff techniques are, like, extremely good because basically nothing is immune to them, and they can be stacked. So if you use them a few times, you can render otherwise difficult opponents much easier to defeat. Alright, that should be good. I'm gonna get Vaughn back in here. I'm glad they made Hellworm's HP much more reasonable in trial mode. Makes this more doable. This about the point where I want to start healing sooner, so I'm not caught off guard. Alright, see, that's much easier to deal with. Vaughn, you go ahead and use a high ether on yourself, please. Thank you. Oh, right, I forgot to mention, all of Hellworm's attacks have like a 5% chance of inflicting instant death. But that's only its, like, basic physicals. Speaking of his basic physicals, Vaughn, would you please wither the Hellworm a few times? Would you please, like, connect wither a few times? Judgment is this thing's super attack. In the normal game, it uses it every time it loses 10% of its HP, but I guess for trial mode, it just uses it once it's almost dead. Which, you know, fair enough. Oh. Yes! Alright, Hellworm is down. Uh-oh, this is bad. Okay. Yeah. So, this stage, we're fighting a rare game called the Disma. The Disma is nasty. He nasty. So I'm gonna put Fran back in the party and have her addle it a few times. But first... I need to do that, otherwise it will completely destroy us. Alright. Do that again, please. No, Ash. I don't think that took. You don't understand. This thing is extremely powerful. We need to kill it as fast as possible, or it will wreck us. Fran's asleep. That's not good. Okay, Disma's dead. We had to do that fast, or there was a very real chance I would have just been wiped. Okay. Trial 89 is against Fafnir. I do want Fran in this party for this, actually. He can inflict silence and sleep, and most importantly, stop. So they've got power armlets on. I think I need to put the Ragnarok back on. It's weak to thunder damage, and it can also be slowed and poisoned. So first, since Balthier is busy healing, please use Scourge, which in this game is basically... Oh, no, actually I need to dispel its business. Scourge is basically Super Bio. Go. What was I doing? Right. Slow and Scourge. Okay, I guess I need to put a Rose Corsage on Fran. And the Staff of the Magi. Actually, no. I think the Cloud Staff would be better for this. thunder. And it has like 1.5 million hit points, so anything that can help chew through that is good. $27K. Whoa! Where did that come from? That ended really quick. Not that I'm complaining. Okay. Behemoth King. Cannot inflict silence, but it can inflict disease. But as long as we're... and stop. But as long as we're, under bubble status, it should be fine. I need to switch Vaughn back in as soon as I can. Excuse me, as soon as I can. But right now, the Behemoth King is targeting everybody. Oh no, Balthier is targeting everybody. Okay, Fran, thank you for your service. I need you to wither it a few times. So it'll deal less damage. Oh, also every time we damage the thing, we get hurt. Because of course. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. Let's see if I can get one more to stick. Alright, excellent. I'm gonna have Vaughn get rid of Ash's silence. I might need her to do like an emergency heal or something. You never know. This thing also has 1.5 million hit points, so I don't mind if I do this. So we're gonna be here a while. What is Balthier's Gambit situation like? I guess that's fine. I'm going to run over here and grab this chest. Bacchus is mine, I guess. I've never really used Berserk with my own party. I don't know. I prefer having full control of my dudes, personally. Ah, that's right. So, once the fight's been going for a couple of minutes, the Behemoth King will put up a paling to make itself immune to physical attacks, and then after like 2 minutes it'll dissipate, and it'll put up a paling that renders it immune to magic. But for some reason, if you cast specifically the spell Arise on it, which is the full life spell, if you specifically cast Arise on the Behemoth King twice in a row, I forgot to dispel it, then that'll cause it to switch its paling early. I don't know why, but like, it does work. Oh. Alright. I need to put... This is a little dangerous, but I need to put the Opal Ring on Balthier so that Arise can pass through the Behemoth King's Reflect. Maybe then Dispel will work? No, Dispel... okay. That's weird. It must have went off, but I thought it didn't. Anyway. Okay, now if you do that again, please. Ash, you go ahead and give him another one. Like, I don't know why it makes him do that. It just does, I guess. There it is. Spell him, please. Slow and steady wins the race here. Although I would like this to be slightly faster, so... I'm gonna have Vaughn use exposively to this. Wait, I thought I got rid of that. Good thing I have 93 dispel motes. It's immune to magic, right. Forgot about that. That's fine. I can just do this a few more times. Also, why the heck is the Piranha Rift music playing here? That seems a little weird. We're almost there. Don't really care about it casting Holy on me. Ugh. I was so close. Y'all saw that. Extremely rude of it. And it's dead, and that's stage 90 complete. Alright. Two Mega Elixirs and 15 remedies. I'll take that. Those Mega Elixirs especially will be quite useful, I'm sure. Now, if I understand trial mode correctly, if we do fail here, there's a good chance we might, then we can at least start from stage 91. So we got that going for us. Okay. Let's go. These fights are probably all going to be super difficult. I know some of them are. Okay. Yeah. First. Float. So we can avoid traps. We can't use techniques, but that's fine. I need to use an elixir on the magic pot, otherwise it will murder us. Actually, before I do that, I'll need to turn Vaughn of Balthier's gambits off, so they don't attack it accidentally. If we attack this thing before giving it an elixir, it will start repeatedly using high-level magic on us, and we don't want that to happen. There, now I can turn their gambits back on and have them attack the magic pot. And ignore the heck dies. Oh my god, there are so many of them. Okay, you use a warp mote. What will get the most of them? This will. We only need to kill the magic pot, so if we can survive until then... Vaughn is confused, that's bad. But if we can just kill this thing... Yes! Okay. He's still confused, but... I can do this. Okay. Wow, this is a lot. Okay, let me explain. One of the elite marks, one of the last elite marks in the game, is against this thing called the Shadowseer. And the Shadowseer, his gimmick is, you damage him a little bit, he summons one of the bosses you fight in the Pharos, one of the bosses that aren't one of the espers anyway. And then eventually he runs out of summons and you gotta fight it by itself. Except now we have to fight all of them at the same time. So that could be problematic. Let me go ahead and switch my attack gambits back to lowest HP. Lowest max HP, I should say. Mind blanked a little bit there for some reason. Alright. Once he's cured of Confuse, I'm gonna put a bowline sash on him and Ash, so they can avoid this in the future. I think they're attacking the Phoenix right now. It's the only flying one. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. I cannot tell fully because this is nuts. This is a nightmare. Alright. This is annoying. I'm trying to stay calm. Like I said, panicking is a great way to lose really fast. If you could dispel everybody both here, that would be great. Thank you. Ugh. I don't want to switch Vaughn and Ash over to different accessories because I don't remember which one of these bosses causes confusion. And just in case that particular boss is still alive, I need to stay alert. Okay, I need to start ignoring this thing and attacking Fenrir. Because since the Pandemonium Turtle put up its perfect defense, it's just invincible for like 2 minutes. So I need to ignore it for the time being. I'll be sure to switch these back over later, but for now. No. Fenrir, please. Vaughn, what are you doing? I said nearest visible. I mean Fenrir. I can't program your gambits to specifically say attack Fenrir, please, but that's what I want you to do. Ah, this is getting messy. Don't panic. I got this. I've fought worse. In this same game. Off, please. Yes! Okay. Oh, I guess in this fight, Shadowseer is not invincible. until all its buddies are dead. So that's cool. Unfortunately, we seem to have lost a bunch of MP. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is... I need to prepare for the next fight as soon as I can. So, I want to toss one of these. And that was pointless. Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and equip the Excalibur, both because Shadowseer is weak to it, and also because the next stage opponents are weak to it as well. Yes, okay. So, in the normal game, in the Osmone Plains, there is a 1 in 256 chance that you can spawn a level 99 rare Chocobo. All it does, when it spots you, is use a spell called Choco Comet to blast you for thousands of points of damage. That's all it does. In this fight, we gotta fight 3 of them! This is bad, but I'm going to have everybody use reverse mode. And what that'll do is that will temporarily cause the effects of healing and damage to be reversed, hence the name. It doesn't last long. I'm pretty sure it's the shortest lasting buff in the game, so we need to act fast. No! I forgot about my healing gambits. Oh god, we're all gonna die. Okay. I completely forgot about my healing gambits. Oh my god! I can salvage this. I can salvage this. Turn that off. Buffs still work properly under reverse, so we have that going for us. Okay. That was almost extremely bad. I'm gonna wait for reverse to wear off before we engage Gilgamesh over there. Alright, I need to put this back on lowest max HP so that we get rid of Enkidu first. Enkidu? I don't know how to pronounce it. His dog buddy. Alright, if you could dispel every one of these. Excellent. Now we just slowly get our MP back. Trying to get Baltier over here so that he can participate. I need to put the Ragnarok back on Ash, because these two are non-elemental. I thought I dispelled you. Very rude of you to ignore me. You need a high ether. And you. Dig this arrangement of Battle on the Big Bridge, though. It's really good. Again, Hitoshi Sakamoto. Good game composer. He writes good stuff. Oh! This thing can inflict disable. We need to put black belts on everybody. Well, on Vaughn and Ash. You please remedy that. Okay. We should be good. As long as we stay on top of healing and such, we should be fine from here. And the normal game, the gimmick here is that as you lower Gilgamesh's health, you can steal rarer stuff up to and including the Genji equipment, and that is the only way you can get that in this game. But they changed that in trial mode where you can steal other items instead, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just gonna fight him and not stall the battle. Buddy, you're being really annoying. Oh, this is bad. Oh, jeez.
At your best.
Come on. I need to get rid of Enkidu. Stop parrying me. Not panic. Stop parrying me. And just die already. Alright, you know what? You know what I think about your parries? I don't think very highly of them. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to have Vaughn do this. Thank you, Vaughn. Good Lord, can we please get back on track? No, he must have set up one of his... Okay, we're good now. Are we good now? We're good now. He's not buffed. He's not susceptible to any status effects as far as I know, but we should be good from here as long as we just monitor the situation. I told you it was going to get harder, and I wasn't lying. Enkidu did not give me that much trouble in the main game. I'm not sure. He must have just, like, gotten extremely lucky with a series of crushing fangs attacks. Is my guess. Excuse me.
Sword shimmer!
Turns out your throat gets real dry when you talk at length. God, you're really rude. You know that, Gilgamesh? I'm gonna temporarily do that. That way he can save MP. Speaking of which... L2, top yourselves off, please, and thank you. I know you didn't just try to haste yourself, buddy. That's not gonna fly here. Excellent joke, Kishi. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for gracing the chat with that excellent joke. Big fan. Alright, he's a little over halfway done. Ugh, alright. now he's just invincible, so we gotta... until he uses this move twice, I think. So we just gotta wait it out. Yeah, we just gotta wait this out until he is, until he uses the Monarch Sword again. You know, while I'm doing this, I might as well grab that chest. Oh, a single high potion, thanks. What's this in here? You can affect the contents of those chests. I think that's Monarch Sword. You can affect what's in those chests by equipping a diamond armlet, but I don't really feel like messing with that, so I'm not gonna. Okay. He is no longer immune to damage, it is time to party. Slow and steady wins the race. He has a bunch of health. We got this. Just keep our buffs up. Dang, this remix is a jam though, isn't it? What's y'all's favorite arrangement of Clash on the Big Bridge? I'm a big fan of the one in Final Fantasy XIII too. You only fight Gilgamesh in the Coliseum DLC, and I didn't really bother with that, but the remix of Battle on the Big Bridge in that game it's very good. And Vaughn is dead, which is less good. But oh dear, he's starting to combo us, is the problem. You do raise a good point though, Kishi. I haven't heard a bad arrangement either. It's just... it helps that it's really good on its own. Like, even the original SNES track from Final Fantasy V is really good. But, yeah, it's just a good track.
Ice my wrath!
Water from far away. Well, there goes Ash. And she's back. Alright, let's go. You're almost there, buddy. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Just to speed things up a little bit. Laser beam! I'm glad they kept this music for trial mode. And there goes Voltier. No, let's do another one. Another one. Give me another one. Laser beam. Oh, so close. Yes! Okay. Time to do some setup for this fight. So, for this fight, we're going against Ultima. And Ultima has, excuse me, the potential to be real bad. After she's lost like 30% of her HP or something like that, she'll start like doing a rotating handicap, like immune to physical attacks or can't use items or can't use magic or whatever. So the ideal fight here is to defeat her as soon as possible. And to that end, let's see, I'm pretty sure she can inflict sap. So I'm gonna at least do that on Vaughn. Do I need to mess with Gambits any? Ah, she is Holy Elemental. So I think instead of the Genji gloves, I'm going to put on the Sage's ring. But it's important that not everybody can absorb holy damage, otherwise she gets more dangerous. I forget how exactly, but... Oh. There's a trap right there. Okay. Where's... No, float's down here. Yeah. Very considerate of her to just, you know, float there. That's her ultimate attack. Okay, we had the HP drain debuff. I need to fix this. You two can regen yourselves. Both of your... Why are we going to reverse anyway? I don't understand how that happened. Oh good, now we're slowly losing Enkidu. Okay, she's using Holy Joe again. Great. Scathe. Scathe for everyone. Uh-oh. I hope this cancels out.
At your best.
Everybody use X potions. Okay, she doesn't have her buffs anymore. Just handle this calmly. And everything will be fine. You'd go shock mode just for variety. Uh-oh, on my die here. Don't want that. It's the last thing I want. I think he is about to die. Which is troubling. Yep, he sure is. Right as Ultima died. Cool. So we're not in a great situation going into stage 96. The problem with these things is that they're immune to warp. So we have a fight on our hands. Why does reverse keep happening? I don't... It's irksome to me. Sure. I don't understand why reverse keeps happening. I'm not sure. I don't like it, is my point. Oh. I can put the Excalibur on. By which I mean Ragnarok. By which I mean Excalibur. Okay. This stage is we're just fighting a bunch of these. Like, a lot of them. Kind of a breather stage. You can elixir yourself. Actually, Vaughn, you can shock mode everybody. Oh, shock mode is single target. Escape time! You'll love to see it. Okay. I'm much more worried about the next fight, because the next fight is against the hardest Esper in the game. Okay. We're fighting Zodiark. Zodiark is the... Zodiark's the hardest Esper. If you dispel him, he actually uses his worst attack, which he's about to use, I'm sure, twice as often. I think the thing I need to worry about most is disable. And towards the end of the fight, he's going to start switching his weakness randomly. Although he starts out being weak to Holy. And then he'll put up a physical paling. And if you dispel his buffs at all, he'll put up a magic paling and also use his worst attack twice as often. You'll see what I'm doing here in a second. Zodiark starts the fight with this, and this just has a flat chance to instantly kill you. So, which is not very fair or fun, but...
It cannot end us.
Oh, and also, even if you revive from it, you're still blinded, so that's fun. I need to... The plan here is to kill it as fast as I possibly can. In fact, instead of this, I'm going to put on the Genji gloves for Ash. Zodiac Spear should be fine for damage. Seitengrot will be fine. Canelo, if you could float everybody, please. High-level tech. Switching equipment mid-attack. It's a little cheesy, but I really need to kill this thing as soon as possible. Right. Don't dispel it. Fight my instincts. I see the... As soon as it uses... No, not yet. That! As soon as it uses shift. Alright, now I need to do a long enough quickening chain so I can drain the rest of its HP. And if this doesn't work, I need to take in my B. I need to switch on my B team and do that. The same thing with them. And I'm just now realizing, as I say this, that I completely forgot to revive Bosch. So, I'm going to have Althir toss a Phoenix down at him. I hope that didn't go off.
I must believe.
If it did, I'm gonna have to start spamming shock motes at it and hoping for the best. Alright, I'm probably gonna get quiet because I need to concentrate on doing these quickening chains so I can do enough damage. Assuming that it didn't just make itself invincible. I forget if it's putting up a paling is, excuse me, if that's specifically called anything, or if the game just says it's putting up a paling. Oh god, that's not good. Okay, less than ideal. But we can do this. We can pull this out. Crap! Quickenings won't work anymore. Okay. I need to get rid of this thing as soon as possible, or it will kill us. Like that! It works! Yes! Whew, okay. Alright, now we're fighting Yiazmat. Whew, okay. Let's get Vaughn back in. Yes, exactly, Kishi. Oh my god. Alright, now we're fighting Yiazmat, who is notorious for being an extremely silly boss. But with the power of the Yagyu Darkblade and the Genji gloves, we should be fine. Put the power armlet on. Alright, let's go. Actually, both here. If you would dispel it, please. Alright, Vaughn, you need to start withering it. After it uses Cyclone, in the normal game it uses Cyclone after approximately every 40 attacks it does. Whatever those attacks are. I need to wither its strength a few times so that its damage, excuse me, is more manageable. One more time should be good for now. I also need to keep everybody close to the boss, because if they're far enough away, then there's a good probability that it'll use an attack called Death Strike, which is just like a flat 50% chance of instant death. I think with Shell active it's like 25%, but that's still not great, you know. So I do want to avoid that if I can. Okay, he has the... Everybody does. Ash is my big source of damage here, because Yiazmat is weak to dark damage, and the Yagyu Dark Blade is, go figure, a dark elemental weapon. So that, plus the Genji Glove, means ideally long strings of combos. After that, it's just... Also, its basic attacks have a chance of instant death. That's super important to know. So, you know, this is gonna happen a few times. But, you know, other than that, it should just be slow and steady wins the race. Now, in the normal game, Yiazmat has over 50 million hit points, but in trial mode, I think it's closer to 4 million. So we're still going to be fighting this thing for a while, but it won't be nearly as arduous as in the normal game. I need a drink, excuse me. I'm not terribly worried about this fight. It can go wrong pretty fast if you don't monitor the situation closely enough, but I am doing that. I'm more worried about the last two fights. Those two, the stage 99, you need to do a specific strategy or you die. That's just it. Stage 100 is the only fight in this game I haven't done in some capacity, and it's also the hardest battle in the game. I've done some research on it, so theoretically, I know how to survive it, but the hardest part is going to be surviving the opening minutes of stage 100 without getting overwhelmed and just dying, like, immediately. Speaking of which... just in case I need to bring Bosch out, I need to do this while I still remember to. There. Got my notes right here, ready to consult. I say notes, it's just a it's just a text pad file. I'm going to remedy Ash's sap so I don't have to worry about it. I made pretty good progress on this thing, I will say. Well, I say that, and then Ash gets stopped. Ah, I forgot to switch over my gambits. Need to fix that. Once it loses half HP, the damage it takes is cut by like a third. So using Expose a few more times will help. Also, a few more Withers seem like they'd be in good order, assuming they stick. You can't stack these infinitely, which is good for game balance reasons, but it's annoying for me playing the video game right now reasons. In fact, I seem to have reached that point. Okay, refreshing buffs. You could give Balthier a high ether, please. That would be just wonderful. Get closer to the boss, please. I do not want Death Strike. That's the last thing I want. Man, really? Okay, it's actually sticking now. I do find it a little weird that the game is playing the Pharos music right now, but I guess it's appropriate. We are on the final stretch of trial mode here. I guess we're gonna be hanging out with Yiazmat for a while yet, though. This is just how it goes in Final Fantasy XII sometimes, I guess. If Ash can keep doing wombo combos, we should eventually win here. Hey, quick question. Are y'all still able to, like, see what's happening? Because I'm glancing over at, Twitch, and it doesn't seem to have updated since the start of... It doesn't seem to have updated the broadcast since the start of the Gilgamesh fight. So that worries me a little bit. Okay, as long as y'all can still see it. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, this is bad. It's getting off lucky strikes. Bone dog thing. Are you talking about Yiazmat? That's a dragon, my... That's a dragon. Can you not... Is it not obvious by the giant glowing glyphs? Come on, please get back over here so it doesn't death strike us. Okay, as long as y'all can see what's going on, that's good. That's what I like to see. Big combos, let's go. Cycling. Alright, I'm just gonna regen these away real quick. So I save remedies. Probably don't need to save remedies, but... You know what, Vampire Ranger? Fair enough. This thing is a this thing is a little goofy anyway, so I don't blame you for thinking it's a dog. Balthier, will you please get back over here before it death strikes us? The one niche bad case of the Sightengrot is that it has like twice the range of all the other bows in the game, or something like that. Sometimes the AI will just automatically go way the heck downfield, which is normally fine, except when you're fighting Yiazmat, where if you're far enough away, it'll do the insta-death move. Alright, we're almost done with this thing, which is good. But that means we have to fight Omega Mark XII next. And, this could be a problem. So, I'm going to turn healing gambits off. I'm going to turn Shelga off. What I need to do is set up gambits, not decoy, so that everybody can keep reversing each other. Otherwise, Omega is just gonna kill us. It only does one thing. It attacks constantly. Its attack has like 0 delay. So it basically just, it happens constantly. If we don't have any way to mitigate that damage, we're screwed. Ashe does not have green magic, I forgot. I turned that off, yes, okay. Okay. Now, I need to lower this thing's strength. Not Excalibur. Ragnarok. Because this thing has like a randomly rotating elements of weakness also. We need to lower its strength enough to where I need to lower its strength to manageable levels. So that if reverse wears off and I don't have time to cast it before it hits me, it doesn't kill me immediately. And I wish it would stick. Like, at all. There, that's one. Oh crap, I forgot. Get rid of that. Its attacks also randomly inflict Berserk on you, so I need to get rid of that. You have Dispel. And you have Dispel, I know that much. I don't think Ashe does, but I'm gonna check anyway. Never hurts to check your options. Do you have? You do not have Dispel. You'll just live with it, I guess. Oh, also this thing has like 1,000,000 hit points, so we're gonna be here for a while. I tried to be slick and have Ashe heal herself by attacking herself, but her reverse wore off right as I did that. Oh my god. Having a heck of a time getting these debuffs to stick. I distinctly remember it being much easier to do this in the main game. I guess they futzed with that a little bit for trial mode. It makes sense. Okay, he just attacked and he just applied reverse. So if I do this, he should be fine, right? Oh, that was a helpful trap. There. Now his attacks are more manageable. So if you could start lowering his defense, that would be great. That's stuck much easier, much to the detriment of the neighbors loudly shooting fireworks outside my house. This might not be the most exciting strategy to look at, but trust me, if we didn't use reverse, we would be dead here. Oh my god, it's midnight! Happy New Year, everybody! I didn't even notice, I was too busy fighting this giant mimic robot. Happy New Year, everybody! I sincerely hope that 2022 is far better for everybody than 2021 was. I sincerely hope that. I really do. God knows we could all use the relief. Ash with the Wombo combo. Oops, I immobilized myself. I forgot Ragnarok could do that. You're absolutely right, Kishi. I am fighting a giant mimic robot in 2022. I'm gonna turn Shelga back on. I need to be buffed for the final stage of trial mode. What's everybody doing on? Everybody's doing pretty okay on MP except for both here. We'll worry about that later. First action of the new year, fighting a giant mimic robot with death lasers. The robot has death lasers. I should be clear, not me. I don't. Well, I have Scathe, but it's not a death laser. It's just a magic laser. There is a difference. Let's see if I can stick expose a couple more times. Try not to hit those traps. I don't know what any of those do, but traps are almost never good. Okay, Ash has reverse. Just recovered some hit points. Wow, she blocked her own attack. I'm trying to covertly heal here because I need to be as close to fully prepared for the next battle as I possibly can be. And I accidentally immobilized myself, but for this fight that's fine. Does Ash have the Genji gloves on? She does still have the Genji gloves on. I'm gonna leave them on. I think. They're helpful for this fight. Just monitoring the situation. Time for Lily to get rid of Immobilize. Vaughn's berserk, but that's okay. Got rid of it. Yeah, wombo combos. Omega is almost dead. Which means we're almost ready for the final stage of trial mode. Vaughn just blocked his own attack, which is funny. There we go. He needs to heal himself a little bit. Almost there. Okay, Omega's dead. Before we do the final trial, I really have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. Let's discuss this final challenge. So, for the final stage of trial mode, we have to fight all 5 Imperial Judges at the same time. Let me go over their capabilities a little bit. Judge Gabranth, he pretty much just attacks constantly. He will, I believe, heal one of the other judges, but mostly he'll just be attacking us. He doesn't do anything else special. He is vulnerable to silence and slow. We're going to worry about him later. Judge Geese is the most dangerous judge. He casts Dispelga repeatedly, and he can also inflict a variety of terrible status effects. He is top priority. We need to take him out first. Judge Bergen, he is another one of the primary attacking judges. He doesn't really do anything else. We're going to worry about him maybe third. Judge Drace, she is the support judge. She buffs everybody with, I think, Haste, Shell, and Protect. And once all the other judges are fully buffed, she will start casting Shock repeatedly, which is brutal. We're going to want to take her out maybe second. Finally, there is Judge Zargabath. He will attack us and also buff Gabranth and Bergen. We want to take him out probably last, but he can be put to sleep. So we want to do that early if possible. Speaking of which, there's this nifty accessory I have that I didn't use much in the main game called the Niho Palawa, which reverses the effects of restorative items. So, if you were, say, to try and use a Prince's Kiss on yourself to cure sleep, you would instead put yourself to sleep. But what this also means is that if you use a remedy on an enemy with the Niho Palawa equipped, you will inflict them with every single status that they're susceptible to at the same time. This is pretty much the cornerstone of our whole strategy, so we need to make sure that Vaughn does not die. Or, you know, whoever is wearing the Nihilflava. I'm going to get rid of my reverse gambits. I'll let that stay set up for now. Let's see, what else can they do? I need to... None of the judges inflict Berserk. I need to replace this with something more useful. You can't really cure the disease status except for with the Cleanse spell or the Serum item. But as long as we all have Bubble, then we should be fine from that. Let's see. I'll just leave that as is, I think. Make sure everything else is up to status. Alright. Right. We're all still reversed right now. Need to turn that back off until that wears off. Lowest max HP, that's good. We want to attack geese. Okay. I just remedied geese. Let's put Zargabots. I'm just trying to... I'm trying to incapacitate as many of these other judges as possible. Ash, if you could Mega Elixir everybody, that would be wonderful. I want to do the next one with Bergen. Really? Just silence? They should be vulnerable to any number of things. What is this? Don't do that. Stop doing that. Has got to go. Bergen should be susceptible to confuse and disease also. sorry for being quiet. I'm just trying to monitor the situation. That's bad. I'm gonna try putting him to sleep. He should be vulnerable to that. Working as well as I was hoping. We gotta get rid of. We have to start getting rid of judges. If we let them attack us for too long, we're screwed. And Vaughn has been doomed. Althir, get over here. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quickening chain Geese to death. Hope that works. This is real tense, y'all.
There's a problem to do everything. Here she comes!
There is a way to sort of cheese this fight, and it involves summoning Zeromus. I'm gonna try not to rely on that unless things go extremely south. If this doesn't work, I'm going to toss an elixir on whoever has the Zodiark spell, and have that try and work some magic for us. The Zodiark has, its special attack is called Final Eclipse, and it does like 60,000 damage or something like that, which is a big chunk, and I'm hoping we'll get rid of these extremely quickly.
Got a surprise for you.
I've found that for these quickening chains, you always want to go for the mischarges if you can, because that keeps these going a lot longer.
You're going to love this one.
At least in my experience. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not like an expert at this game. I've just spent a lot of time with it over the past like month or so.
I must be strong.
God, her outfit is so whack. I'm sorry. I love Ashe as a character, but her... How does anything about her, like, Amazon cardigan thing slash hot pink hot pants combo even work? I'm gonna stop talking about this. Her outfit is bad. I love Ashe as a character, but her outfit is bad. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter.
You're mine.
I'm gonna keep quickening this nerd and hope for the best. Excuse me. You hear me frantically pushing buttons. Well, I mean, you already know what I'm doing.
Let me show you how it's done.
Ah, just barely. Alright, that's probably not gonna kill him.
Heads up!
Arc Blast! This last attack will hit everybody, and not just a single target. But it's not gonna do much. Okay. Let's see, I do need these buffs. Oh crap! Drace is starting to shock us. Okay, I need to dispel everybody. Ash, the Remega Elixir, please. Okay. You don't have Zodiark. Balthier does. Final Eclipse, please. I really, really have to kill Judge Geese as soon as humanly possible. This is a cool animation though, I'll give it that. I do like the ultimate Esper is this tiny little baby fish thing. That is pretty funny. Wow, this is kind of a long animation for this game. Usually everything is pretty quick. Not that I'm, complaining. If you're gonna use it, you're gonna use it, right? That didn't even make sense, whatever. Okay, Geese is still alive. Ash, what I need you to do is throw an elixir to Balthier so we can do that again. Is this cheap? Absolutely, but I need Geese gone. I just hope this works. I really thought the Niho Palau would be more effective than that. I thought it was supposed to inflict like every single status effect they're vulnerable to, but it really seems to only be doing one or two. It might be because the judges... It might be because they keep getting buffed by Drace. So that might have something to do with it. Man, this is cool though, isn't it? Several animators spent a lot of time working on this animation that most players probably would not see in a given playthrough, and I do appreciate that. Is Geese still not dead? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta think. Where's Zeromas? Penelo does, okay. We're breaking out the cheese strat. This is... No, we're not. Yeah, you go ahead and remedy Vaughn. No? Sorry everybody, we're doing the cheese. This is going real bad. This is going very badly, y'all. In fact, I'm unsure how I'll be able to pull this off from here, but... Well, this ain't the hardest battle in the game for nothing. I'll give it that. Start reviving people in my reserves. No. Phoenix down 1. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not throwing in the towel. But it's looking pretty bad. Lacy music to jam though. Saw that coming. Y'all, I think this is it. I gotta pull this out of my butt with 2 weakened characters. I don't think this is happening. Dang. Alright. Okay, lesson learned. Next time, no mercy. I'm opening with the cheese strat. So the cheese strat is, as soon as you start the battle, whoever it applies to summons Zeromus. You use Bubble on Zeromus, then you turn its gambits off, then you equip the Niho Palawa on that character, use an elixir on them, which will take them to 1 HP, and then you have Zeromus use its super attack, which I forget what it's called. I think it's Big Bang, and it'll do like stupid amounts of damage, enough to one-shot like a couple of the judges, but I'm not doing that tonight. I don't want to make y'all watch trial mode again. I just wanted to see if streaming on PS4 would work, and apparently it did. So that opens up some exciting possibilities for future streams. I do want to get back to streaming. The main reason I haven't is just because I've been busy with stuff, and also my PS3 is currently broken right now. It won't turn on. Like, you can push the power button, and then it'll just turn itself off. I don't know why that's happening. I need to, like, get it fixed somewhere. I have a couple like local game stores that I could probably take it to. I just haven't had the time to. But anyway, that's kind of like. I do have some ideas for things I would want to stream on PS4 besides this, and now that I know it works, I can probably do that. So I hope y'all will tune in for future streams. But until then, thank y'all for spending your New Year's Eve watching me fight a whole bunch of difficult battles all in a row. I appreciate y'all keeping me company. And sitting through my tech issues and my coughing and all that. And my neighbor's fireworks. And all that jazz. I hope y'all have a good night. I hope y'all have a good 2022. I really do. I hope everybody does. And, I'll see y'all later for whatever it is I have planned. In the meantime, I need to figure out how to stop this.